my name is John Paul. Welcome to Fat Loss Cooking Channel. For today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a low-fat buffalo wings. So why buffalo wings? Buffalo wings is a very popular food among beer drinkers or people who watch sports. So if I can make it low-fat, people can enjoy it more without feeling guilty. In the context of enjoying it with some alcohol, eating low-fat buffalo wings is less likely to promote fat storage. Now, so why should you be concerned about this? In the context of body recomposition, minimizing dietary fat and dietary carbohydrates during the alcohol day, it minimizes the fat gain on that day because from physiological standpoint, alcohol is considered as a poison to the human body. So the tendency is that the human body will do its best to get rid of the alcohol first, shutting down the metabolism of the other macronutrients. Now let us begin the cooking. In this recipe, since I am not going to drink beer today, I'm going to use 8 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You have to cut them into tiny strips like this. So if you are going to eat it with beer or any alcohol, I highly suggest that you use chicken breast tenders. This way, you will be able to minimize fat at the maximum level. As far as the spices, we are going to use spices that are virtually almost 0 calories, such as the Frank's Red Hot Wings. So when we marinate the chicken, we don't have to use it sparingly because it's almost 0 calories. You will also need some ground black pepper, cayenne powder, garlic powder, and some Sriracha. If you don't have a Sriracha at home, you can simply use any cheap hot sauce that you can buy from the supermarket. Now, if you are anal about counting your macros, I highly suggest that you lug, all the spices if it makes you feel better. But in this recipe, I will not use it sparingly. So basically just dump all the spices, put some black pepper on there, some cayenne powder, garlic powder, and some Sriracha. Seal the bag and just shake it. And you have to marinate the chicken meat for about 15 to 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Now, if you are wondering how come I'm using boneless chicken thighs instead of real chicken wings, this is an excellent way to minimize the fat and while boosting the protein content of our buffalo wings. So this will allow you to eat more of it. So actually you can also enjoy eating this buffalo wings if you like to play video games, because now, by the way, let me give you a tip. Playing video games is an excellent way to forget about eating. So if you are on a tight calorie budget, you might want to consider playing video games, especially those video games that are highly immersive, such as playing Street Fighter 4 online, because it gets you hooked to it. You forget about food. Now, back to the wings. Like what I've said, if you are going to enjoy your buffalo wings with an alcohol, use skinless, boneless chicken breast instead. Now, after marinating the chicken meat for about 15 minutes, you may want to start preheating your oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes while you're laying the chicken meat on a baking sheet like this. And make sure to lay a parchment paper or an aluminum foil so that the chicken won't stick. And we are going to bake this chicken for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Now, while we are baking the chicken for 20 minutes, you may also want to cut up some celery stalks as a side dish. This way, you will also be able to increase your fiber intake and increase your vegetable intake as well. Normally, people also tend to enjoy their buffalo wings with a blue cheese. Now, blue cheese is really high in fat, so in replacement, we are going to use a plain Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt, or if you don't have an access to a Greek yogurt, just simply use the regular plain yogurt as a replacement for the blue cheese. This is the most similar food product that mimics the taste of blue cheese, and this way you will also be able to even increase your protein intake. So just look for either the fat-free one or the low-fat Greek yogurt. Now, after 20 minutes of baking the chicken, you should now have this delicious low-fat buffalo wings. Now, after doing some math for the total calorie content just for the buffalo wings, it by itself came up to 260 calories with 46 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 0 grams of carbohydrates. Now, if we include the celery stalks and the Greek yogurt, the total calories will come up to 378 calories with 65 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, and 11 grams of carbohydrates. Now see, that is an excellent macronutrient proportion. So if you are on a low carb diet, or if you have a low carb days or what have you, you can enjoy this recipe. And like the scenario that I mentioned before, if you want to enjoy alcohol, simply use a lower fat, a leaner cuts of meat, which is a chicken breast. Now, if you are enjoying my recipes, please share, subscribe, leave me some comments or suggestions for future recipes. My name is John Paul. I will see you in the next episode of Fat Loss Cooking Channel.